up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct, guys. We're unboxing the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord. Now this has been a sneaker that has been on my radar for quite some time, ever since images first surfaced earlier this year, maybe even last year, can't remember honestly, but hey man, this is a fire sneaker, dope, clean, simple colorway with an OG color blocking, so this was a no-brainer for your boy, had to have this one in the collection. Now with that said, the sneaker community has been kind of, like I say, a little lopsided lately, which has resulted to a lot of Air Jordans sitting, not only Air Jordans but different brands, things going on sale, kind of like we saw pre-pandemic back in early 2019 and prior. And that is not to say that sneakers are trash, or I guess you could use the term bricks for resellers. If a sneaker is expected to have a high resale value and it doesn't, technically that's what a brick is. Doesn't mean a sneaker is trash, it just means someone is expecting a higher resale value than what is actually being displayed. Bricks, trash, all that talk aside, hey, this sneaker is fire. I'm not worried about it sitting around. Actually, it's a good thing for people who actually do want to cop the sneaker for retail. So if you want to get your hands on this one, I suggest doing it now. These will not sit forever. They won't go on sale unless you happen to maybe look up and find a pair in an outlet. Maybe they got returned. Maybe there were so many they just start hitting outlets. I'm not sure, guys, but we are getting to the days where these sneakers may start going on sale again. I don't think that will happen with this one, but down the line it's possible, especially with the Air Jordan price point now reaching the $200 margin. That is pretty expensive for a sneaker, and a lot of people are not willing to pay that much, especially for silhouettes that continue to just release over and over in different colorways. But as far as this sneaker goes, yes, it is sitting, guys, on a lot of retail sites. They're sitting on sneakers as well. As you can see right here, the price is available. Click on it and there are sizes. As you can see, a lot of the bigger sizes did sell out, but a lot of the smaller sizes and mid-range sizes are still available. So I would suggest don't sleep on this one if you like the sneaker. If you're a reseller, then yeah, maybe you want to pass on this one. But if you're just a true sneakerhead, you like Air Jordans, you like the color purple, you like the Concord color, hey, go ahead and cop this one. It is a dope sneaker. I can vouch for it. However, guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we did secure the bag at Foot Locker, so big ups Foot Locker for the W on this one. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I was lucky enough to hit on this sneaker at various retailers. I actually hit on a pair at Champs as well as Hibbett. Unfortunately, as I mentioned in my last video, I'm not doubling and tripling up on sneakers like I once was. They're very expensive, and to be quite frank, I just can't afford to keep doing it, especially when a lot of these sneakers just sit in the stash, and I'm a little reluctant to wear them because I just don't like dirtying up my kicks, and I also just love collecting them. So I'm happy with my one pair. Now securing multiple pairs kind of just gives me a little bit of a variety as to where I can pick sneakers up. Some of these pairs are further distance, so it's like, hey, do I want to make that drive? Yay, nay. Maybe someone else in the sneaker community wants these and I can help them out, but for a sneaker like this that is sitting around, there's not much to help out with. If you want it, just go cop it. So I left my other two pairs behind. I probably will regret it down the line. I still do like doubling and tripling, but again, at $200, man, I am cool on that. I would rather just get my one pair and be good to go, but we'll see how that plays out down the line. However, guys, here we have the box. As you can see, we have the traditional Air Jordan 5 box, or what I believe is the traditional look, definitely the more recent look, where we have the black lid and the gray cement on the bottom with the black speckles. However, we do get a bit of change up on the top of the lid, as we do get a Dark Concord Air Jordan Jumpman logo. Very clean, love the change up there, it matches the shoe. We also get another Jumpman logo here with Air underneath on the side of the box. And on the other side of the box, we have our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 5 Retro. The colorway is white, Dark Concord black. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan. And no suggested retail price on the box. However, these did retail at $200 US. So I do believe it is official that Nike is no longer putting retail prices on boxes. I could be wrong, but it hasn't been there in quite some time. They just kind of pop up here and there, but very seldom. However, $200 for a sneaker, hey, it's a bit pricey. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see, we just have white underneath, nothing special. We do get a lot number right there on the inner side of the lid. And let me get my receipt out of the way. Flipping the tissue paper up, we have the cement tissue paper with the speckles. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord, a very, very clean sneaker. So glad to have this one in the collection. Again, on the top of my radar, had to have it. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right, guys, again, a very clean, basic, base white sneaker, something you can definitely customize if you're into that type of thing. But for the most part, just a clean sneaker with some nice hints of purple on it. Hey, I'm digging it a lot, as purple is one of my favorite colors. However, it is not the first time that we've seen Jordan brand do such a thing, as this is becoming a common practice for them. Taking an OG sneaker or taking a retro sneaker, changing the colors on the color blocking. As you may or may not know, this sneaker here is practically this sneaker here, but with purple instead of red. As you can see, both shoes do have black midsoles, white uppers, but our fighter teeth, we do get that color swap, as well as we get the exact same thing with our sock liners, our stitched Jumpman on the tongue, as well as the lace locks. One difference on the medial side of the shoe is we get white on that little area on our midsole. On the fire red, we get Dark Concord on the Dark Concord pair. That is the only difference. Not sure why the fire red doesn't have red there, but that is the only thing that I can spot that is different in the color pattern. But also the most noticeable difference of all, one has Nike Air on the back, the other has the Jumpman, but they do still both have their respective colors that match with the rest of the shoe. Now, there was once an Air Jordan 5 that did release with the Jumpman on the back, so that one would be more relatable to this sneaker here in comparison to the Nike Air, but you get the point. However, both of these sneakers are essentially the exact same thing, again, just a different colorway. Just wanted to point that out before we dove into the sneaker. However, let's go ahead and go over them depth here, starting with our outsole. As you can see, we do get icy blue outsoles on this one, as well as we have that piece here in the rear. Black on our midsole, as we stated. Dark Concord on our fighter teeth, very nice. Just a dope hint to that black, as both colors contrast well with the upper. And about the upper, we get an all white base upper on this one. The leather on it is decent, not super duper great as far as pushiness and softness. No wrinkling going on with this one. Not much tumble going on with this one as well. Just a smooth, nice leather. But for an OG silhouette like this, you do want your shoe to be structured. You don't want it too soft where it's creasing extremely bad and not holding its form, especially if you plan on rocking this for basketball purposes, which is what it was originally created for. Not so much nowadays. They're more of a lifestyle sneaker because we have a lot more tech for performance for basketball sneakers, but some people still do like to rock J's as basketball sneakers. So hey, if that's the case, you do want your shoe to be a lot more structured and have more support. But that doesn't go to say the leather on this one is bad. It's just nice, smooth, clean, digging it a lot. Right here we do get our translucent plastic on our netting cage, this wool yellow, guys, as well as these eyelets here. Just wanted to point that out. Over time, you will notice that change up. May not show up well in the camera, but my fire red is starting to get a little bit of a tint to it. That's something that we can't control, guys. It's going to happen over time. So a lot of people do say, hey, wear your shoes. I would encourage it as well, especially if you bought them to wear them. But if you're a collector and you just like to hold on to them, hey, just be prepared for opening your boxes down the line and noticing that change up. However, white eyelets going up the sneaker. Almost forgot to point out in our air bubble, we get a little bit of a yellowish hint in the air bubble. But other than that, guys, a pretty basic, simple, clean sneaker. That pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down here, you can see we do get our black on our outsole, white on our toe cap as well as our toe box, going up to our white laces, standard laces in place, translucent netting cage on the tongue, going up here to our see-through plastic lace holder and our Dark Concord lace lock. A little tough to see see, but you can see a leg sticking out here. We do get a Jumpman logo on our lace lock in white, and then on up to our infamous 3M tongue, very nice, with our stitched purple, our Dark Concord Jumpman, very, very clean, digging it a lot. Onto the rears, you can see that icy blue outsole, black midsole, white going up the back with our stitched Dark Concord Jumpman, just like we got on the tongue, very nice from the back, and you can also see those hints of Dark Concord on our cotton light sock liner. Very nice look from the back. Moving along. Onto the interior of the shoe, again, we do get that Dark Concord sock liner in our cotton material. It's very tough to see inside of the shoe, so I'll go ahead and state it here. We get Dark Concord on our insole with a white painted Jumpman, as well as we get our size sticker. And on the back of the tongue, we get our Air Jordan tag, right side up versus upside down, white tag with Dark Concord text. We also get our size tag on the sidewall and a cardboard shoe tree. Moving along. And last but not least, guys, onto the outsole of the shoe. As you can see, we do get our icy blue outsole. Big pod right here in the forefoot of the shoe with our Dark Concord Jumpman underneath, black on the tip, black in the center with the Jordan text, and we get more of that icy blue outsole in the rear. However, the Air Jordan 5 is one of my favorite outsoles on the Air Jordan signature lineup, so hey man, I'm digging this one a lot, but you do want to put your sole protectors on this one as it will get dirty. And as you can see on the fire red pair, we get the same look, except we get a red Jumpman instead of a Dark Concord. But this one here, guys, a little bit of yellowing going on, primarily around this area here, as well as around here. You can't see it good in the camera, but I'm pretty sure the glue under there is what holds it together. So yeah, that is going to definitely yellow, but not so much for the actual icy outsole part of the shoe. So it is holding up pretty well for this to be a 2020 release. Now, I'm not sure when the fire red did start to get these little bit of a subtle change of yellowing before it to be 2 years old. As you can tell, it's not going to take long. 2 years is not a long time. I mean, it kind of is, but it's kind of not. Imagine what they'll look like in 5 years. And also the midsoles may start to dry and crumble and things like that, like people always say. So hey man, do rock your shoes if you want to rock them. If you're okay with just opening the box and noticing changes and maybe some crumbling going on, you just have them for nostalgic purpose, which I'm perfectly fine with. If I double or triple, I'll rock a pair. If not, hey man, I just want to keep my collection DS nice and clean, as I am a collector, but it's solely up to you and your discretion. I just wanted to point these things out, guys, because I think that may be a reason why some people slept on this sneaker. For a lot of people do know the yellowing will occur rather quickly. However, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. So glad to have this one in the collection. Now, comment below, let me know if you guys went after the sneaker or not, if you let it sit like a lot of people did, or if you figured, hey, I really wanted this sneaker, it was on the top of my radar, kind of like I felt, and you went after it anyways and didn't let anything deter you or dictate your decision. Hey man, I just want to know, comment below, because I like to get you all's takes, thoughts, and opinions on this one, and as you know, I'm always in the comments responding. However, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, when you get a chance, head over to IG and follow me at All About The Sneakerz, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I do want to thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and rocking with your boy. As you know, I rock with you guys 1000%. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.